Well, let me wait a little for the signal that everything is alright. His car is here today? It doesn't seem so. Oh. Alright, that's a little sad, but alright. Is everything okay there? Can I get a signal from anyone? Oh, okay. Nobody's there. Hello, hello, Pandaramin. It's working. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Young and Yashikis are sleeping. They are not responding to my call for a signal that everything's working. Well, thank you, Pandaramin, for being there. Ah, Young is finally. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. That's cool. Today got a couple of new things. Not really. Actually, it's all work in progress, but I'll show you in time what's going on. And also, yeah, I think Pandaramin wanted to hear me speak French. Something. I kind of forgot something about. We can hear ya. Okay, at least YouTube can. All right, that's awesome. Okay. Let's get to it. Yeah. You wanted me to speak French. I think you wanted me to speak French with yes, yeah. So the social class thing. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to say the same thing. Like the common. That's a little bit unfortunate, but the common way to speak in French is kind of ugly to listen to, and the the book way of of speaking French is pretty and beautiful. The speakers that are talented can really make it woo. Hello, Natixa, welcome. We were talking about Sunset Overdrive. I just bought the game and it's really fun, really awesome. I don't regret a single bit. Also, the price was very low. It's like 114 Taiwan dollars, which is kind of like $4 maybe, something like that. So yeah, the game is wow. They nail exactly the kind of concept I wanted for Neontel, which is the tricks support the fighting in the way that the way they do is way more flashy and way more how do you say pleasant for the player and fun to play. Like you have several levels, and once you hit the levels by doing the tricks, you have access to new ways to damage the enemies. Like you pour fire on while grinding on the side, or every time you bounce, there's explosive things. That's really fun, plain fun, and that's awesome because it's going to help me design Neontel 2 as reference. It's not going to be the same. Their game is very punk, extremely punk. Everything is punk, even the humor and the game design. Neontel is going more for an elegant and electro pop way of things, and also, but each has their own thing. I think I'm going to rework a lot of things thanks to having Sunset Overdrive. Sound of growing interest. Yes, I'll come back to the language thing. Sorry. It's just that I just bought the game and I've been playing Sunset Overdrive for a while now, and it's really fun. What was I saying? Yeah, the fighting system. I mean, I have superpowers, they have guns and crazy guns. It's the apocalypse. Also, Neontel is way more, as you can already tell, it's more about life in this city. While Sunset Overdrive is really an action game. You just fight, and there's no civilian in the world beside the important NPCs, and there's nothing else to do but just frag a bazillion zombies, which is great. It's really fun. It's a very fun game, and you do tricks. The tricks are really awesome. You can it's very compared to Neontel, which is kind of more hardcore. Sunset Overdrive is extremely generous with colliders and detections and things like that. Yeah. You can pretty much just jump and press X without watching where you're going, and you will do something. You will do a trick. You will either grind or wall ride or jump on something. Whereas Neontel require more of your planning and attention to your path and trajectories. Anyway. I can talk a lot about Sunset Overdrive. I know everybody's been talking about this game when they saw Neontel, but I didn't get the chance to play it until recently. So anyway, yeah, you wanted to. So French, yeah, the French. Well, I grew up in Paris, so I have a Paris accent. But things like as simple as I in French they often compress it to with the next verb, and from like je te, it changes to something like je te. Commonly speak, most people speak like that. It doesn't. What's a good example that I could? I don't know. I don't have any idea. J'aimerais exprimer une belle phrase, mais je n'ai aucune idée. It's not that easy to come up to improv that. All right, let me take you guys to. Let me think. It's hard to come up like just by. I'll write it to you, and maybe I'll once I write it down. I write it to you on Discord, and once I write it down, I can pronounce it for you next time on the stream, because coming up on like that, like up an idea how to illustrate the idea that the French has a version that is quite ugly to listen and a version that is beautiful to listen to. That's I need to think about an example, a great example that I can give you. Anyway, how about we go to the dreamscape that I'm working on right now, and let me show you what I'm working on right now. Actually, let's go. So I'm working on that new area, and it's not really. I'm reworking that old area. That is the first dream. Everything is work in progress for now. Let's see. So yeah, Yashiki wanted this level to be played a little longer because I sculpted those trees and those rocks and stuff, and the first dream was very short. So now you kind of have a mini side mission. Like for now, this guy is just standing here and pointing there, but I'm going to do something about that. So you just pretty much have to harvest those plants right here. I've also done this little cinematic. The absorption of the power is kind of a work in progress too, but it's there. There's a beginning. There's the beginning of the structure here. And then the emissive goes off, and that's it. You have to do that like 3 times. Those colliders are strictly the size of the mesh, so it's super hard to jump on them for now. Let's see. Yeah, they are very, very narrow. But yeah. So I've also placed... Well, let's absorb this one. I haven't tested if I can get past this level yet. I guess we'll do that right now. Maybe I shouldn't do that cutscene everywhere. It's kind of long. I was thinking that if I space them out more, you spend more time in between, it's alright to rewatch the cutscene because you're not that bored. But right now they're kind of both. Those trees are kind of close together. I also want the player to jump. You know that by now here, the first dream, you should have done the first tutorial. You don't know yet how to do tricks and you're not very accustomed to the grinding system. However, I still want the player to do some things, and yeah, maybe my design over there is going to be an overkill for the player. We'll see. I totally know the feeling. It's like someone who knows that you can't speak other language to tell you, oh, speak something in it, and the only option that comes in mind is something, quelque chose. Ouais, there you go, quelque chose, c'est une prononciation correcte. That's the correct pronunciation, but the common way to say that is quelque chose. Yeah, quelque. You change quelque to quelque. It's kind of meh. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, everything is work in progress. Little anecdote, I made those cliffs because until now I've been like kind of lazy and haven't sculpted properly those geometries. The thing is, the ground is using a tileable texture, which is great because I just slap the texture, the material on it, and that's it. However, on the side it's kind of ugly. So the way I've fixed that before is just simply by putting bazillions of rocks on the side. So it's not awesome, it's alright. However, I want the player to jump here. Therefore, I cannot put rocks because it's blocking the passage. So I was thinking, should I do some cliffs and try to build around it? Right now it's using... I'm going to change the color because while sculpting I didn't have the color of that pinky, meaty ground, that alien ground that I've made. So yeah, it's work in progress. Maybe I'll do something like that and just have you jump from those cliffs instead, instead of having those ugly sides. Also, the idea is that you must harvest those trees before you can proceed over there. So I placed this alien here. It's going to stop you from going further until you harvest those glowing trees. So I tried many things about those trees with the particles. Like at first they had a huge size at the start of their life, but then actually the particles that are supposed to be absorbed are stuck on the mesh. I see that now. I should remove them first. Yeah, I kind of feel like I want to see the cracks, because if I make the size of the particles at the beginning of their life, you don't see the sphere beneath it at all. Yeah, Small things. That's working on Neon Tail for you. So there you go. I absorb those things. It's kind of I don't really know how to right now. It's kind of just going to a target position, which is Ruby's chest. Maybe I should make it so the particles really fades out before they reach her chest, which makes it. It's kind of a way to attenuate, to decrease the slurping feel to a precise point. Well, we'll see. Game design, level design, art design. We've been talking also about art direction again and again. Well, buying Sunset Overdrive helped that a lot, actually. But because the overwhelming punk feel of the game, like when you start the game, the camera goes behind the character, and he or she just punch the camera back, and the UI have cracked glass effect. Everything's very punk. The music is very punk from the moment you start the game. And I guess art direction, I was too much like one drawing, you way too into the detail and you don't see the big picture. I was too much into the details, and I was like, okay, art direction, shaders, cell shading thingy. I think we need to start over and think what is the game all about, and from there pull the art direction. Instead of right there seeing, thinking about the shader, the colors, and everything. So we got 4 keywords for Neon Tail, which are elegance, electropop, and urban, and feminine. I forgot the 4th one. There's a couple of things, but yeah, basically it's quite different from rap hip-hop from Jet Set Radio and punk from Sunset Overdrive. However, I believe that if we reinforce that idea everywhere, those jumps are very hard because it's exactly the mesh. You cannot miss the mesh. There you go. Well, I'm nailing those. Alright, let's jump down. Boom. And there we go, it's working. Alright, untested code is working. Awesome. And the alien is beneath the ground, but everything is work in progress. Ruby is beneath the ground. Well, it's an alien world. Whatever. Yeah, and Panoramin, don't worry. I'll try to think of a sentence that illustrates the idea. But I guarantee you, it's quite obvious. The literature ways to say things is very different from the speaking one. All right, let's go back to the city and let's just do some tricks. Did you, as usual, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask them. We're going to oh yeah, another thing that it's totally one would say that we're copying the thing, but Yashiki never played Sunset Overdrive before, but he came up with the idea also to have resources on the level. I think I talked about it before too. Like the idea was the game design, the technical aspect of that would be that now I'm pressing X while I'm grinding because of that game. Yeah, so we were going to put a ton of locator, but in the city, and there would be resources spawning, and you would pick them up. Sunset Overdrive directly have the Batman ways, so all the resources are already in the city. You just pick them up, and once you collect enough of them, you can build, craft, or buy stuff from that. So I think I think it's a great idea to begin with when Yashiki spoke about it. And the way that Sunset Overdrive did that, I guess it's not that crazy of an idea. Like, it's not that original of an idea because many open world games do that already. It's just that whether it's fun or not to do is very dependent on what you do with those resources. So we don't have yet a very clear idea on what to do with those resources. However, yeah, Sunset Overdrive is giving a lot of great idea. That game is awesome! And it's only $4. Why? Oh well. I've seen those manga lines while you're grinding. That's new. Manga line. Oh, no, that's not you. That's been there since the beginning. It's just not very very obvious, very visible. Like when you're boosting too. There. You see? Those speed lines. And oh, I know why. So yeah, I've added one new feature that wasn't there before. Yeah, you're right about that. So it's been there, but it wasn't activated before because... Alright, I don't know if... No, it doesn't activate. So I've added a code so that whenever you're grinding and you turn more than 40 degrees, she would change her grinding pose. However, it's not always working with... oh, that's cool. It's not always working with the grinds that weren't made by me. And I don't know why. It's the curve system is kind of messy. I know that it works over there. Let me go there. So whenever you change pose, that's what I was coming up to. Whenever you change pose, she will. There was going to be a little speed line displaying. I know the grinds over there work. Let me see. It's over here. Those 90 degrees turns on those rails, I know they work because that's the ones I've tested it. Like you see, every 90 degree, boop, boop. I should add a sound too. Oh, okay. I should add a sound to go with those pose changes. And it's not working here somehow. So yeah, I think there are parameters that are kind of weird with the curve. It works if you do a specific thing, but it doesn't work if you don't. I remember I told Young and Yashiki that I preferred having Bezier symmetry on those turns. But whether they put it in or not, it's up to them. It's two more clicks, and I can totally understand that they don't put it everywhere. I kind of prefer having them because it looks better. She just have a smoother turn, even if it's 90 degrees. However, it's not however. Actually, if you put those Bezier symmetry curves on those points, my grind post changing is working. However, it's not whenever you don't put them. So, yeah. But it's not as if I'm like I told them to do that. No, I just said I preferred that, but it's fine if it's not. And also, we didn't know that the grind changing thing would bug out if you don't put that. Anyway, technical boring thingy. Woo! And also art direction, this really has to go, in my opinion. I've never liked them since the beginning. I know Yashiki wanted like he's following the flashy concept of the game, but yeah, I'm going to go through mini props too myself once I'm done with all the big priority work, which are very there are a lot of them. Man, I'm missing my words. My vocabulary is quite limited. I'm still having trouble finding my words sometimes. Like the I want to do basically tremendous amount of, but like, doesn't matter. Words and their usages. Also, we are going to put a lot of lights everywhere in the city, and by night, I'm repeating every week. I'm repeating the same thing over and over again. But that's the current things we're working on right now. So it's kind of like it's like repeating the same things. I'm sorry, you guys. You're watching the same content every week. I'll try to get more diversify my sentences and contents and things to talk about. Also, we talked about big coins last time. Not sure if that's interesting for everybody. It's not really that interesting to me, but it's still interesting to know as something that is big in the world. Yeah, that kind of thing. Whatever. Yeah, by night it's the FPS is lower. Meh. The Tixta is making fun of my lack of. Let's change over. Let's change the daytime back to day, and does the FPS? I think it's. Yeah, ever since we've added the new area, the FPS dropped. The FPS dropped quite a lot, and that's annoying. Especially when I watch that way, I can feel the FPS drop. I will need to do something about that. Yeah, I think the LODs over there are not low enough, probably. It's getting reduced. Watching over here. Yeah, man. Open world game optimization is hell. It's very hard. We are almost there though, so I'm not giving up. But ce serait sympa d'utiliser Reshade en mode nuit sur Niantel. Oui. J'ai vu que tu t'en servais, mais je sais pas comment ça marche, donc faudrait que je regarde. I don't know how Reshade works. It's a software. I saw it. I understand that it's a software that reshades the game. Yeah, I should give it a try. I don't know how it works though. Yeah, I need time. The thing is, I like time to do anything. Everything in life needs time, and that's what I like the most. Although I'm spending a lot of time playing Sunset Overdrive right now. But hey, it's helping my work. And I totally understand that people are pointing that direction for Niantel. It's not really far from what's blowing my mind is that it's not really far from what I had in mind for Niantel, and I never played the game before. So like, all right. I was thinking about doing that way, and they did it, and it's working awesome. And also, my head is. I want to add a sound like pop 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 with her head. Kidding. Stonk. I cannot jump. Oh my. I cannot jump. Get me out of here. Work in progress. There you go. Ah. Yep. Also, yeah, they have wall runs. Yeah, now that it's just the Sunset Overdrive have a way to keep the player grinding all the time, and even when you don't have anything, you can just from the air hit the melee button. You would attack the ground, and as soon as you touch the ground, you press jump and you bounce again. It's just infinite tricking. It's quite fun. I don't think we're going to do that for a game because the skating part is still important. And also we already have that, oh, the jump is kind of pushing away from the wall. I kind of want to access the wall from that jump, but it's just a vector to rotate for Yashiki to do. Yeah, new districts causes really drastical FPS drop. I would need previous build backup to the races. Yeah, sorry about that. I will. Nobody else but me can do that. I will try to optimize the thing. I mean, yeah, Yashiki's has done a lot of work for the optimizing things. Ruby's upside down grinding is brilliant. Well, now you know where to go if you want to grind upside down. Boop. Boop. Yeah, your videos with the infinite tricks are very impressive. I struggle to do that myself. I believe I think you maybe you wrote down or you just thought this through, like the 7 tricks that aren't redone, and you could do that over and over again. You found the loop and just do that forever. That works. I'm still playing randomly, like without planning the tricks I'm doing. So yeah, good job about that. Anyway, that's not easy to perform. Let's go back to the place. Well, let's go to the other one. So this is going to be the Dreamscape, where you will learn to fight and have... it's pretty much the tutorial from Sunset Overdrive. Now I'm going to quote everything Sunset Overdrive, because that game has so many things that I want to put in Neon Tail. It's kind of... I'm sorry about that. But, well, yeah. So yeah, they have a tutorial where you learn how to move, the basic move, and you shoot also and grind. So this second dream is going to have that, and while you are learning to combat, you will also, the world is going to be infested by baddies. Many of them, and I think I'm going to go for the impossible to clear out trope of a dream, and maybe have a huge surprise by the end of the thing, like a huge guy or something. I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, no grinding here yet. All right. Yeah, that trick loop is actually quite surreal when you're doing it. I feel like I'm hallucinating. Yeah, when I saw the thing happening, I was like, wow. Wow. I had no other word. Wow. Good job. That... You earn a barrel roll, I say. Do a barrel roll. Whee! Whee! Thank you for your infinite trick video. Alright, let's go back to the other place. Wait, I want to see. This is dumb. Alright. The air control is quite... also I was thinking, it's not that bad. I was thinking that the backward kick was too slow. It's not that bad actually. The second one is too slow. Yeah, I'm like pap pap, and the second one is taking forever to appear. I will refine everything when the time comes. La 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 la. Yeah 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 yeah. The reason why I have this in mind is kind of stupid. So yeah, I've watched that guy. What's his name? Willem. So it's a dude with a magnificent beard who can withstand very cold temperature without any problem and run a marathon in the desert without drinking for weeks. So he's been coming up with a breathing technique that I hate to do. I tried. It works. So it has crazy healing. It basically boosts your immune system. And if you have wounds and stuff, it's going to heal up way faster and stuff. It seems to be working according to everything, but I hate to do it because when it requires you to breathe very fast and hard with the throat, and that dries my throat as hell, and I hate that feeling. And where am I going with that? Yeah, so he's also advising another thing that I like, on the other hand, which is cold shower. I used to hate it, but now I kind of like it. And when the water hits your skin the first time, you have to be relaxed. That's the first thing. You have to be extremely relaxed and accept the cold, and under absolute no circumstance go into the panicking mode. Like that's going to break your muscle and destroy your brain and your body. But if you're extremely relaxed. The cold is going to be on your skin. You're going to feel cold, but you won't care at all. And when you come out of the cold shower, you feel great, and you have an absolute awesome sleep after that. So yeah, whatever. I'm talking about that because lately, whenever the cold water touch my skin, I'm like. And I'm start singing in the shower, and that's why that song is in my mind lately a lot. It's pretty dumb. There you go, little anecdote, stupid anecdote, a stupid thing. So yeah, I used to hate cold shower and kind of like it now. It's been I've been doing it for a long time now, so it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do. And you must not, if you're feeling, if the cold is hurting you in any way, you stop immediately. Don't go that way. Like if you're feeling tense, if your muscles are tense when the cold water touch you, stop it immediately. It's kind of dangerous, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, you can kind of train your body to take it without any. Suffering. It's kind of cool. Little dumb story from yours truly, your friend here. The funny thing is I haven't heard that song for many years now, and it came back naturally when the water touched my skin. I was fun times. I have fun alone by myself. What was I talking about before that? I think I will look at this dog. He's here talking, giving life advices to those cats. That's my solution to any problem you have in life if you're depressed or if you have any problem, big problem. Watch your problem in the eyes and start saying, your problem will go away. Trust me. That's my life advice. There you go. For today. What was yeah, so we are participating on, yeah, that's a completely other subject. We are participating to online, well, because of the coronavirus. We are participating online video game shows. There's one in Japan soon. There's the Tokyo Game Show. The Tokyo Game Show is we're still registered there, but the price are crazy. If I mean, if they don't change anything, we will just withdraw from there. But last time for indie games like us, it was free, and now for having a place on the online events that is not even remotely as useful as a physical convention, we have to pay money that we don't have at all. I mean, I was hesitating to buy Sunset Overdrive, which is like $100, and they want us to pay like it doesn't matter. I don't remember the price, so that's why I'm hesitant to say thing. But whatever, it's very expensive. That's the thing. So hopefully something will happen, and because we're not sure. They told us lately to wait. Apparently, there's a possibility that the government or something is going to help finance the thing for indie games. If it's the case, that's cool. If not, well, we won't be there. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen the Angel backpack. I don't have it. Oh, I do. All right. There you go. Yeah, but I guess it works better at night. By the way, the Yashiki, I think you can boost up the emissive on the material of her backpack. On the material, there's you enter the color parameter, and there's one intensity thing, I think, knob that you can push. If it right now it's at 1, I think you can push it to 1.5 or 3. I think it's going to look better. It's going to glow, basically. It's going to glow. Oh, wow. I think the same thing can be done to most of the glows you did, like her. Well, it's alright. What I'm saying is, if you want like, because those glows are just the color itself and at full bright intensity, and that's it. You don't have the what I'm talking about is like there's a little, if you push the intensity a little higher than the maximum of the thingy, because it's HDRI, you will see some bleeding. You will see some bloom coming out from the emissive. I think you want that for any emissive map you put in the environment. And there's a lot of glowing things here, but they don't glow per se. They are simply having their maximum color up. That's pretty much it. Yeah, even those, the street lamps, you can do that. Yeah, now that I'm focused on that, it's nowhere. Yeah, I haven't told you about that, but yeah, yeah. We'll debrief later. All right. Even the cars. Ra, ra, ra. Yeah. We were talking last time about the languages and stuff. You guys are more interested into that than I thought you would be. Especially Parandoramin and Car. I guess they are... Yeah. They are really into languages. I saw that before. You both, guys. And yeah, that's that one thing that I really like to hear is the... I don't do it very well, but the Spanish language and the Russian. What else? The German don't have it. Italian, maybe. Rolling the R. It's awesome. I really like it. I think it is a beautiful sound. I should practice. I should practice. Pra pra. I'm running out of things to say, probably. It's not as if I... Yeah, so every week I'm like saying to Young, I don't have that much to show tomorrow, and they're like, don't worry, it's a debug thing more than because I'm worrying about the streaming content, while the original reason we are doing streaming was to both promote the game and debug the game. So even if there's no one watching, which I hope won't happen, because it's really fun to me to talk with you guys. Yeah, at least we can just play the game. I can test the game. Bop. I kind of wish I could... Maybe I should start streaming myself playing other games, because I'm having a lot of fun with Sunset Overdrive, and I think I get a lot more things to talk about when playing a game that is finished than this. However, I have a lot of things to talk about on the things I'm going to do with my own game, and also since it's a game that I made, I got a lot of anecdotes to talk about too. I don't know. So now I'm pretty interested in almost any language, actually. Yeah, I agree. Languages are awesome. I mean, even you can from the language from the language you can tell what the country or the culture is prioritizing in their life. So if you speak the language very well and you have a, how do you say, a template to compare it to, another language basically, you can kind of tell, like some of the cold countries have many... Oh, thank you Natixstar. Thank you for your donation. You are awesome. Tu es génial. Every time you're helping us so much, and that's awesome. Yeah, I know that there are words like I forgot how many, by like 20 words to say snow in I forgot, Norway maybe. A cold country. And there's like in, I know that in Chinese there's like bazillion ways to say cut, and I'm confused every time which one to use. I don't know what's I mean, English has slice, cut, dice. I think that's it. There's a bazillion way to cut. I don't know, it's annoying. Woo! To me, at least. I just say couper in French, and that's it. Couper, trancher. Couper, trancher, hacher. I think that's it. Yeah. Ça pourrait être sympa de te voir jouer à Sunset en live. Ah, ok. Oh, why not? All right. Netixa is saying that it could be nice for me to play Sunset, to stream Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, I'll think about it. Since I'm having fun both for streaming and playing the game, I think it might be, yeah, I might do that. I'll ask my partner if they're alright for me to stream myself playing in between the work. I mean, yeah, maybe I'll do that next week and talk about everything that could be implemented in different ways in Neontel, because I don't plan on, I never plan on taking ideas raws, but inspirations and how to make them mine by working on it enough to. And when I say working on it, it's not just slap another color and that's it. It's really think about everything induced, and it's design mixing up with my game and how my game is. There's that thing. There's always that red fil rouge, that red that red line. Saying a line is kind of dumb. There's always that thing that you must keep in mind. Wow, that view is high FPS drop here. Yeah, it was fun when you was panicking earlier streams, when you was finding a bug. You stated them as streams to debug and talk about behind the stage. What are you panicking about? Yeah, I know. I get no, yeah, nah. It's just that I didn't expect it, pretty much. Yeah, you're right. I'm panicking. Wow. So nighttime is oh, okay. There's no night. There's no light at all at nighttime, and somehow the FPS drops like crazy. I don't know why. I think the lighting's Is it because I don't deactivate the lights? I probably need to do something about the lights that are far away from Ruby and that are active. Like in the slums, there's a couple of lights. I should switch them off when. No, yeah, I don't know. Wow. Just looking at general direction of the slum is quite the FPS killer. Oh well. I'll take a sip of my green tea. I've seen a couple of, by the way, yeah, I think I'll stream if Young and Yashiki are alright about that, because yeah, this streaming is mainly to promote Neontel. However, I think we can still play another game if I talk about Neontel a lot. So maybe I'll stream next week if they're fine with that. Young and Yashiki. Maybe I'll stream about Sunset Overdrive. And also maybe I will try to compete with your score, Natixta. I've seen a couple of scores that I'm like, alright, I'm not even nowhere near that that score. I'll give it a try. Competition! Woo! Woo! I should put some wings on that barrel. Even better, I should put a particle with liquids liquids flowing out from the barrel. FPS also sometimes drop during daytime, at least in your streams. It's probably something about lighting buffers, doing smug face while knowing nothing about game engine. No, maybe you're right. No, I think you're wrong. No, wait. During daytime, there's only one light. It's the sunlight over there. So everywhere is the same lighting-wise. But the FPS, there are still FPS drop due to the new area that is calculated if I watch that way. Ooh, that was some awesome camera movements. Whee! It's kind of a fancy things. Can I kick those? I think that this huge thing is a dynamic prop. Hup. Can I hit it? Yeah, I can. Woo! Wow, that FPS drop. So if I'm... Oh, the car can kick it. That's cool. Yeah, so I think right now I'm viewing the whole industrial... Hey! Don't take my prop away! Give it back! Ouch! I know I'm a barrel, but... Those cars... Boom. There you go. Now I have Rocket League in my game. Ouch. Ouch. There, I'm doing barrel rolls. The annoying kinda. That's an idea. Oh, is that a side mission I'm sniffing here? You put a giant ball and you have a goal in both sides of the terrain. And you play soccer. Dumb ideas. Poof. Oh, there's no wall here? Oh, there is. Okay. Ooh. Just wall jumping is quite fun, actually. By the way, that freezing FPS drop never happened to me. Usual FPS drop did, but not freezing one. But I'm playing at the lowest graphic settings. Yeah, I might need to go back to the graphic settings and have it more... Wait, let me check. Display. So anti-aliasing. I don't know if it's pronounced aliasing or alias. I don't know. This thing is deactivated. Show FPS overall. Boop. Yeah, maybe I should do some. It's not really decreasing much texture-wise and poly count-wise. It does change the amount of pedestrian that is displayed. Whoa! Okay, it does a lot more than I thought. Wow! Okay, never mind me. I was thinking about. I was going to say I should try to find some new ways for you to decrease increase the FPS, but it's working very well right now. Yeah, I guess it's not that much the new area's fault. It's more that the poly count over there added to the number of pedestrian is what's killing it. Wow, okay. Woo! I'm dying, this is hilarious. Yes? Hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm having a lot of lag, I guess, with the comments. I see now that you're watching the car. playing football. Okay. Oh yeah, right. My back. I should watch that. I've always been hunched with my back. That's a huge problem I had since my teenage days. Not my teenage days. That's a terrible topic. And butt shot. Oop, butt shot. And thank you, Natixta, again and again and again. You're awesome. I'm shooting another rocket there. And boop. Oh yeah, I can. I have low gravity here. Let's go. Thank you, RR19, for your patronage. Do you say that? Patronage? 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 YouTube has huge lag for comment. Half minute probably. Wow, okay, that's why yo. Okay, I'm seeing the car thing. So you're still seeing my streaming in live, but the comment just appear like half a minute later. That's what's going on. All right. Yeah. So Young and Yashiki both bought the Sunset Overdrive 2, and I think there's a lot of things that might change, maybe that not change, that might be worked upon. I can see now. Would you guys want bouncing things everywhere, just like Sunset Overdrive? You can bounce on anything, but that's kind of a cartoonish, punky, whatever, and crazy thing that works with Sunset Overdrive. It doesn't really work with the elegance I'm trying to pull off with Neon Tail. However, there's that. It's still crazy because there's an alien invasion, but it's not crazy in the sense that it's absurd. Yeah, that's the thing. Sunset Overdrive has the absurd side that highlight the comedic thing about it, and they can kind of get away with any ideas they have, which Neon Tail, because of its art direction, is harder to do that. However, I believe that the fun source of Neon Tail differs and is not inferior to Sunset Overdrive in the aspect that we have a ton of. You don't have sensation of life in a futuristic city in Sunset Overdrive. It's really action, and fun, action from action. We kind of give the player fun from role playing, and like you can speak to those guys, and they're having their own life, and I kind of want more. There's more immersion in the city in my game. That's what I just want to say. But it's work in progress, of course, and they are a AAA game company, and we are 3-person, triple person. Triple people game. Yeah, that's the highest quality you can get from us. 3P. 3P game. I say we're not doing that bad for a 3P game. That doesn't also excuse us from doing something that, from doing lazy work, and if we can push it. That's what I said last time to Yashiki. True, we are an indie game project. True, we don't have that much resource, people, workload, and stuff. But if something can have high quality and low production costs in time and schedule, we should still aim for it. We shouldn't excuse that by. It's all a matter of relativity to the task to the time to the thing. If we can do it, we'll do it, pretty much. Woo! For me, feeling of the speed is more important actually, even though it's not the main theme of the game, so bouncing things everywhere, I don't know. So feeling, okay. Did you play the game, Sunset Overdrive, by the way? I think you're going to really like it too. Because, well, I don't know. The feeling of speed is... I feel like the feeling of the power fantasy is way stronger than the feeling of speed. However, they do have a great look at those trains disappearing by distance. I think the train shouldn't disappear. No, whatever. I'll go back to everything about that. That's a whole... I think I have to go into detail of every prop and decide if they go away and stuff. Boo! What was I saying? Oh. Say hello to my wife? Nah, she's behind me. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, I was thinking what's the noise behind me, and she's there. Never mind. PPP game. Okay, this is good pun. This is good pun. You say pun, right? Not poon. I say pun. I say pun, you say poon. PPP. Triple P is better than double P, right? It would sound like PP otherwise. Alright. Next subject. I think we're done with this one. My maturity level grows every day by the hour. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess if you do you guys have another thing to talk about? Else I probably will end the streaming earlier this time, unless you. It's not that I really don't. I can keep going, but yeah, let's just keep going. I don't know what I'm panicking for or whatever. But yeah, the FPS really grows when I decrease the. So right now, I think what I did was the number of pedestrians and animals and oh my god, how I'm hunched. That's a weird thing about the language too. I'm not religious in any way, but I noticed that Americans really say "oh my god" even if they are not religious, which is kind of weird from to me, but I myself started to do that. It's just the language thing, I suppose. Whatever. Whoop. Thank you, Matthias Johnson. Yeah, right now there's like 5 people, 5 pedestrians displayed at all time at most. So you can see 3 of them now here. And that really boosts the FPS. Thank you, Napping. Yeah, it's pun as in sun, not as loot. Alright. Poon. Harpoon. Pun. Yeah, alright. Well, you get, yeah, I suppose it makes sense. How, yeah, this one is work. This one work. However, there's the other, like before I was talking about For Honor, and at first I was also always like For Honor, and you say hospital, you say what? You say harvest, but you don't say honor. You say honor. But you do say Holiday. There's another one. Helicopter. You don't say helicopter, do you? I never know if I should blow the H or not. So there are general rules and there are exceptions, and I never know which one is which one is which. But I'm learning. Today I know that pun is pronounced pun like sun, and I thank you for that. My English got better today. Oh, there's a monument over there. Sorry, little fella, I never get to you. Boop. Thank you, Nikki. And sorry for never coming and see you here. I should add a sound to those monuments when they open up. There is a sound, it's like I'm going to go through again sound design too soon, later. Not soon, because I got a ton of more urgent things to do, but I will go through that too during the polish phase. That's alright. I'm going to go through the cars too. I'm going to mainly work on the saturation and color choices and material, the metallic maps, probably. I'm going to, well, maybe Yashiki can do it himself. What I was saying, make the emissive bloom, basically. Bloom out. Use that HDRI. Friendo. I keep getting back to hunch mode. Terrible posture. Well, alright. Alright. Let me equip my kitty cat thingy and my demon backpack, and back we are to my favorite outfit. And we need that tail, whether it uses a device that makes it more or less different for Ruby to wear. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right? Not this topic again, my lord. Oh, you're here. Oh well, actually, you were actually here since for a while. I didn't notice that that was you talking back about the bouncing things. Okay, I missed your comments before. All right, I'm not going there anymore. Sorry. My alarm wasn't set apparently. All right, that's why you weren't there before. It's all right. Oh, I'll just show you the. I think you missed that. So, if you guys don't mind, we're going back to the first dream landscape. I guess you missed that. That's what I'm working on right now. So, quick recap. You're going to have a side mission, a little mission to do. There's alien that is nothing but standing here and glowing with his glowing eyes. He's going to ask you to harvest powers from those glowing trees. Those glowing trees have particles that I have to rework, including the one that her chest is absorbing. Oh, I know what's going on. I'm using the chest. The chest of the... Okay. I'm using the chest transform that... yeah, I have... Okay. It's good that I play it again. I noticed the way to fix something that I didn't think about before. Whoop. And yeah. I've been working on that cliff. Also, because I don't have any cliff. I'm lazily using rocks to do all the sides of the landscape. Over that ground that is meaty meat, pink. Maybe you saw that. I don't know when you came, but there's that, yeah. This is the tiny jumps that you need to perform in order to... Yeah, because when you come here, it's the first dream, you don't know how to play yet. And I'm not sure about the... I think those jumps over there are going to be removed or something because they are way too hard for a new player to perform. By now he is supposed to know how to grind and jump from grind, but jumping from grind to grind is kind of not that easy. Also, the collider right now are not adjusted at all. They are exactly the size of the meshes, so if I miss the mesh, too bad for me. So this guy prevents you from coming here and from going through if you haven't absorbed all the trees first. And there, oh, I can actually jump to here, hop. It's easier. Okay, let me do a trick jump. Oh, I think I can still make it. I still made it. I tricked the game. I tricked my code. I was close enough to the alien to trigger the cutscene with slightly offset. With a slightly offset in the Y position of things. Doesn't matter. Neat. Also those plants look like giant raspberries. Yeah. I kind of went for the lazy way of doing an alien tree that doesn't require me to spend too much time. But although it's lazy and fast to do, it doesn't break with the lore, so... Yeah, I didn't want to spend too much time sculpting it. I have a bazillion things to do. It's not that bad, I think. Yeah, it's not that bad. I could go ahead and spend a lot of time, but I don't think it's time well spent. I got more urgent things to do, such as the map and such. Yeah, always hungry when when in this scene. Is it the bacon look of the of the ground? Maybe I'm going to change the ground color. I also need to do that. The figurine viewer. Why is this guitar in the air? Well, that's what you call an air guitar. Ba-dum. Thank you, thank you. I'm great at puns. I'm great at puns. Thank you. He's here all week. Look at for me they look at. Who is here all week? What? I kind of like well, that pose is kind of weird. I think you could. No, it's alright. I guess it's alright. It's not that bad. Oh, I think she's holding to the wall, maybe. No, I suppose it's just skating. All right. Ah, did you know? Anecdote. Horror game here. Wait, can I have a closer look? Yeah. So this was made for a 70 FPS, which is a little event for indie devs. So you make an FPS in 1 week. And I made that horror game. I'm quite proud of that because Markiplier played that game. That was a long time ago, and I was still a beginner in Unity. And yeah, man, I was proud. That guy played my game. That's cool. So that's it. It's called if you type hide and seek 7D FPS. It's a bad game. It's not a good game. It was made in 7 days though, so there's that. At least I was not too bad with the modeling. I know how to sculpt, so that's that. I adore puns. Thank you, thank you. I'm here. Oh, it's a saying after making a joke. Don't mind. Okay, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you for enlightening me and teaching me things. I will try to remember that next time I do a badumts. So this guy. Oh, you gave Yashiki. You gave him a very oily metallic map. He's not supposed to be that reflective and. So yeah, this big guy, it's a big ghoul. That was another event that I planned to make into a game. So I have that project that never came to. Those huge ghouls would be... So it's a desert world. You are with a crazy scientist that is also an adventurer, and it's kind of like a Rick. But that was before Rick and Morty even exist. That's a long time ago. He's kind of like Rick, but not alcoholic and psychopath. He's just like in your face kind of mad scientist guy. And you were playing a little boy, a little robot boy whose only superpowers was that he was made with unbreakable material. That's his only superpowers, and he had to learn everything from the beginning. So that was an interesting game concept. You had a walking house that you can use to walk around the planet. Yeah, many projects. I'm going to put all those in words, I think, in those collectible viewers. I see yellow booty. Yeah. Are you talking about that yellow? That's a little young. Alright. I don't really have anything to say about Toast. You know everything about her. That one, this one, that other project. That's my one of my. That's probably the other biggest project that I have, other than Neon Tail. That's about it's kind of a Dark Souls like, pretty much, but with a lot of preparation between each. It's not really a hunt, it's more a surviving thing. You go from preparation point to preparation point. You meet things, you meet other creatures that you can communicate with using emotes. Nobody talks in this game. And yeah, pretty much Dark Souls. I have a lot of things I will try to do, but we'll see later. If my company allow me to survive many more years, I'm probably going to do that project next, maybe, or not. She's in that project too. Temra, I think her name is. She's there's a lot of lore. I can talk about that all day. I'll just stop here. Over here it's Ameline and the Ultimate Burger. That's our first game as Rocket Juice game. A testing game. And a financially not helping game. There you go. It's a technical platform testing helping game that is not financially helping. There you go. The exact definition of Ameline and the Ultimate Burger game. I have to say, I'm happy to see you here, Car. You are helping a lot into making this. I mean, all of you guys are, but you're helping a lot. You guys are all helping a lot in making this stream a lot more fun to me than it would be if I was just talking to myself. But yeah. Boop. Yellow booty, yellow booty. Yellow booty. Alright. I think it is time. It is time for me to stop the stream soon. What is that accent, by the way? I think I've heard it before. It's like a Slovak, maybe, so something like that. Eastern English accent, maybe. You roll the R, and you speak with. I think it's the Game Grumps. Yeah, that's the Game Grumps. The Game Grumps are speaking that way when on that song with Dracula. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, my English is not really great, and I'm trying to do accents. I brought Guitar Hero. Who wants to play? Yeah, that's where that comes from. All right. I'll stop here. It's good enough. Next week, well, if you guys really want me to see, if you really want to see me playing Sunset Overdrive next week, just give me a shout on. I'm copying the other streamers talking. Like, give me a shout. I never use that sentence. Yeah, just tell me on Discord, and whatever you want me to do actually. And but as long as it has something to do with Neon Tail. Sunset Overdrive has a lot to do with Neon Tail, so I think it's alright. I'll speak about that with Young and Yashiki later. To stream during the Neon Tail stream. If not, maybe I'll stream in other times that are more friendly to Natixa, maybe. For friends. Because this time is friendly for American and Asian. But in Europe, it's kind of hard for you guys to watch, so I'm sorry about that. We'll see. I'll ask them if they want me to do, and I'll ask you guys to having 2 streams, 1 week, every week, maybe. I'll see. Yeah, maybe we can do that too. 1 stream for Neon Tail, 1 stream for other games that I can talk about. Yeah, anyway. Thank you guys for... I'm extending that forever. Can I extend that forever? Okay, thank you guys for watching, as usual. I'm having fun with those streams, as usual, I can know, and... well, I'll see you next week. And yeah, I'll tell you about that on Discord, if I'm doing other streams. And for now... Bye bye Natixa, bye bye everyone, bye bye Karl, Pandoramin, thank you for always being here, that's awesome.